My name is Rhapsody, his name is Orbital Potato, and welcome back to Oversharing Live.
Oversharing Live, where we take your problems and find the solutions.
That's right, this is an advice podcast that gives terrible advice here on the internet. You know, I've never heard of any of those before.
What is the worst advice you have ever received?
I've had some bangers of bad advice. I'm gonna need some time on this one. What's the worst you've received? Please tell me that you've got like an answer ready to go, because I'm gonna need time.
I do. I've not. It's not necessarily advice, so it will give you time to sort of stall, and that means that I can sort of think up one later.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you. I'll tell you a fun fact, maybe like a fun story, right? So when I was like, I don't know, this must have been like, 10 or 15 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. 10 or 15 years ago. So I went to the hospital, right? Not for me. My grandfather had I don't know, there was some operation going on. Anyway, so I go to the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the hospital, and we're sort of walking through. We're gonna see your grandfather. It's fine, great. I'm just chatting, you know. I'm just chatting to my mum. And we walk past a bathroom, right? A bathroom in the hospital. And because it's a bathroom in the hospital, it's covered. It's got UV lights in it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just a UV light. So you look inside like the room. It was like a disabled toilet or whatever, and it's just a UV light. And so I asked my mum, and I was like, why is there a UV light in the hospital? And she was like, oh, it's so that people who do drugs can't find the vein, right? Mm-hmm. Serious answer. And I just blindly accepted that, as I was like, oh, okay, sure. It's my mom. She probably knows what she's talking about, right?
Right.
Turns out, in a conversation, genuinely about 15 years later, I'm having a conversation with my girlfriend, who is a biomedical graduate, right? Who has done loads of stuff at the hospital and is very clued up about these things. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh yeah, did you know that they've got UV lights in toilets to stop drug dealers?
So wait, no. Wait, so she's super clued up on these things, and you tried to tell her a thing about hospitals. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what happens. That's what happens, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a fun fact, right? I was like, oh, I love giving out fun facts. So here, have this fun fact about drug dealers, right? And she's like, what on earth are you on about? The reason that they have UV lights in toilets is so that they can see the bacteria for when they're cleaning it, right? Not at all anything to do with like injecting drugs at all.
So I believe there is a kernel of truth in what your mother told you. Because in nightclubs especially, not that you would know, they would often have blue lights in the bathroom. Not necessarily UV, but blue lights. So that people could not find their veins to inject any intravenous drugs.
Yeah, but you see, I don't think that works with UV lights. I don't think it makes it any easier to find your veins.
No.
UV lights.
I think that your mother may have just been conflating two different facts there. I think it's the blue lights that do that.
I think you're right, but either way, for the entirety of, for most of my life, I was like, oh yeah, this is totally the truth. And it turns out that it wasn't, and it's just to help the cleaning staff find bacteria and kill off, UV lights kill off the microbacteria, whatever.
Oh, that does make sense.
That can build up in toilets. So there you go. It's not advice, but it is something that I believed for literally my whole life.
Oh, I'm glad
I cannot do anything here.
You know what? I'll give you the easiest and shortest response. The first person who found me on the floor in pain after I tore my lateral meniscus in my knee said, walk it off. I was incapable of walking because my knee was completely locked in a 90-degree angle because the meniscus had also flipped over into the kneecap and blocked it from extending the leg at all. So that's probably the worst advice I've been given recently. Actually kind of dug that mode.
Yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was trying to think of my idea of my response the entire time, but also to hear your story. It was difficult to do two things at once. I don't understand how we can play a game and talk at once.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It can be.
What?
If you miss the target, you die.
Really?
That's what marksman is, yeah. It's not a high scoring thing.
Realize.
It's just if you miss the target, peace, y'all.
It's game over. Well, you didn't even get the opportunity. You didn't even get the opportunity to miss a target.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting
turn.
kicked out. That's horrific. Oh man. Okay, fine.
All right. Well, now you're not going to get the opportunity to miss a target before I have to.
Okay, that's true. Okay, so I mean, any other bad advice that you've ever got?
I'm sure there is, but that's the only one that could like immediately be summoned to mind.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to think. If I've ever received some truly bad advice. What about the best advice? What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Okay, I will give you the legitimate answer to this. And it was from someone I don't like at a party I didn't want to be at. In a conversation I wasn't in. And it was them saying, yeah, no, I think a lot of people get really caught up about, I'm doing their accent, by the way, the Australian kind of drawl. I think a lot of people get really caught up in the idea that they have to finish their university degree like as fast as possible. Like, I kind of dropped down to part-time. I'm way happier. And then much later on, I did that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much weight off of my shoulders. And that, in turn, was actually what allowed me to redouble my efforts in kind of like a strong way here on YouTube. Which has then led itself to a large amount more positive things. So I think that despite being so far removed from that conversation, that probably had a very profoundly positive impact on me. Because I think about it like maybe twice a day. Okay,
that's really interesting. That is really interesting.
It's the best advice you've been given.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been given like
good advice.
Do you want to get in the record books and give me some really good advice right now?
Yeah. All you got to do is change potato in your name and you will become renowned.
Very good. If you watched the last episode of ShellShock, shout out.
That was 2 episodes ago, actually.
Sorry, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to make these people watch an episode that doesn't actually feature that thing. That last episode was all about anxiety.
Oh, it was all about internet celebrity. That's what it was all about.
Yeah, see how I tried to rephrase it? I'm way more comfortable with talking about one of those.
It's funny how that works, isn't it? That is... Ooh. Yeah, okay. Advice, good advice. I'm trying to think. Ooh.
Must be hard.
I don't know. I'm trying to think up something funny as well, but like... Nothing's coming to me, you know?
Mine wasn't particularly funny. It was just true.
No.
Ooh, bad luck. Not a fan of this mode?
No, I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying this mode actually.
Yeah, let's go again then.
I'm not very good at it.
Can we
I feel like I'm dreadful.
Can you shot type like change that at all? Like then maybe we might be able to not take turns.
Nope.
How about you turn wind up and then it'll become way more volatile?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
You just got to realize that you're just hurting me more.
Well, it's also going to make it much more likely that I fail because I...
Yeah, sure. But I mean... Okay, I can't really miss this one, can I?
Well, it's not your shot, so...
Oh, come on. This is a true negative. Oh.
Got him.
Got him, yeah.
That's an 86 wind right there. We haven't seen 86 wind in, God, 3 years now?
It has been a long time.
At least.
It's been a really long time. Oh, I have a bouncy ball. I just use a bouncy ball. I feel that I'm kind of excused from using a bouncy ball because it doesn't actually make that much of a difference in this mode whether you use bouncy ball or not.
Yeah, that's true.
But I will still use it.
You've got some real good positioning up there, though.
I know. I'm very happy about it.
I've got to win this. I got to do it. Tell me what.
I tell you what. Bouncy ball actually might be super effective. That's a -72 win, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Bouncy ball might actually be really good in this mode.
Damn.
You've lost it.
I
threw it all away.
So I had the -52 on the previous wind, and I was like, oh, that extra 10 is probably... that extra 20 is probably going to be enough to adjust the course of this enough. It was not.
That's fair. High wind. My goodness. I feel that this is for, like, the real pros.
High wind, I'm dad. Yeah, this would probably be, like, the pros game mode, definitely.
Jeez. I tell you what, I can tell you a story. I can tell you a story about the worst joke that I've ever heard.
Oh,
like
please do. Is it high wind, I'm dad?
Yeah, it was literally that joke right there.
Just gonna burn me.
That.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh. Cracking shot, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Cracking shot.
Mate.
Wow.
Got him! Cracking shot. All right.
That was really good. I told you it was a good shot.
Yeah. Did I ever explain to you the word scan?
Skirm.
Scan.
Excuse me?
Scan.
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 Scan?
Okay.
Scan?
So it's one of the things that it's one of the things that that Aussies tend to do, which is to take what is possibly an entire sentence and go, all right, that's too much. How about one syllable? So it's, what's going on? Scan. Or how's it going? Also. Scan.
Ah.
Yeah. Whew. We don't got time to mess around. That's why we're abbreviating absolutely everything so that we can spend the rest of the day being alcoholics.
That's, yeah. I love how
alcoholism takes time.
That's great. Oh.
It's the curvy on that. I was like, ugh, I don't know what I'm going to get through here.
Well, in Aberdeen, the part of Scotland that I'm from, if you want to ask how someone is, you just say fit like.
Ah, right.
Fit like.
Fit like.
Fit like.
So what is the extension of that? What is that short for? Like, I understand that fit is like okay, good, right?
I mean, truthfully, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I know it is what it is, right? It's just like, oh, you fit like. That's it. I don't know what it's supposed to replace, I'm afraid.
Here I am counting on you to be the cultural touchstone for my understanding of literally everything involved with Scotland. And you just let me down.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah. I appreciate the apology, but I don't accept it.
Do the targets get smaller?
Yes.
I've just realized that. Okay, I need to...
Well, I mean, it doesn't change anything. Like, you're still aiming at the same thing anyway. So even if you don't know that they get smaller, you're still functioning as though they get smaller.
That's true. Well, or not functioning as they get smaller, perhaps.
That's fair.
Okay. There we go. Nice. Looking good. Nice. I love that weapon. I think that's a really cool weapon.
It is. It's weird because it's just straight up a shot, but it looks real cool and feels nice to use.
Doesn't it just? Oh.
It's like how melee weapons in some games are like, but then that same melee weapon in a different game just has like a nice weight and a nice feel to it. Like they've got the crack on the right sound, and then it's got like a thump and a little bit of screen shake on impact and stuff like that. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh man. It's crazy.
Speaking
of crazy.
Yes.
Sorry.
Nope.
No, I was a way to transition there. What was your transition? I want to hear your transition there.
Well, okay, so mine was like 3 steps. It was, okay, Malay things occur in video games. We play video games. What's the most recent video game you played exclusively outside of the channel? Yours was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's crazy because that's exactly what I was gonna say. No, genuinely. No, not with the bloated transition. No, forget that. Oh, bother. This is a problem. No, I was just gonna ask you if you're excited about any upcoming video games.
I don't really get excited for any upcoming video games. Fallout 4 broke my ability to be excited for video games that haven't got like a proven track record. Like, I get excited about DLC for games that I already like and like extremely enjoy because they have a proven track record to me. But new games, I will wait a couple months, hear about the reviews, then maybe dip my toes on those. It's also worth noting I play, primarily indie games, so that hype scene doesn't really exist.
Yeah. Like the Gungeon, Enter the Gungeon, that's not getting its full paid DLC. That's getting a little micro update or whatever now, isn't it?
They're going to be moving on to a different project, and instead they are going to release a lot of the content that they were preparing for the next, for the final paid DLC, in a free update. Yeah. I'm totally supportive of that. Oh god, this is really garbage for me. Whew.
If you have like an attractive weapon, does that attach to the...
Got him.
Wow, very good. 72 wind as well. They're very, very impressive.
I figured if the direct hit didn't go through, the kamikaze had enough spread that I was probably going to get it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Are there any games coming out that you are particularly excited for?
Not really. I tell you what I have been playing though recently, which I mean, sure you've probably seen. Is Metal Gear Solid 5? Yeah,
I saw you playing that once when I logged into Steam, and I actually kind of took a second look. Because I was like, this isn't the person playing this that I think is playing this, right? Ah, dead.
It's weird, right? Because I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game before. Obviously, I know about it. I know how culturally important it is to video games in general. I know about the sort of all of the, the whole Hideo Kojima thing and how he's I guess a legendary game designer, so to speak. And it was part of it was just a game. I just sort of picked it up. It was in the humble monthly bundle, which I occasionally get if there's anything decent on.
Right.
And I got it, and it is a truly phenomenal game. And it actually convinced me to play Metal Gear Solid, so I bought the Legacy Collection actually for PS3.
Ooh.
And I'm really excited for it.
I have played probably only 2 Metal Gear games. I played Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. So I played Snake Eater. Snake Eater was my favorite. But yeah.
What is
Snake Eater is 3.
Okay.
I think it has another name as well. It's been a very long time. This is back when I played games on consoles, so that's
yeah.
Whew,
yeah.
That's some while back.
It's I'm super hyped for it. Honestly, it's I don't know, man. It's just a really, really good game. Like it's I don't usually like sort of big AAA games that don't have strategic elements, but the sort of sheer variety that you can approach any mission, you can do pretty much anything that you want within the confines of the mission. It's just a really, really good game. I thoroughly recommend it, actually.
You'd probably really like Hitman as well.
I actually looked into Hitman the other day because I know that the first one was published in episodes, and so therefore I definitely wasn't going to get it before all of the episodes were out anyway. Because I mean, why would you? There's if you don't care about playing a game and when you play it, why on earth would you get it before it's completely completed? So that's what I was waiting for, because I know the second one just recently came out, didn't it?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, because there's the Hitman series that I played is back when it was Hitman 1, Hitman 2, Hitman Blood Money, Hitman, those ones, not the recent re-releases.
Yeah, well, I think the recent one has come out within the last 2 weeks or so.
Oh damn!
So everyone's sort of been playing it. Yeah, so I don't know if that's episodic or whatever, but yeah, I think I'm gonna check it out now, because it looks great actually.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Are these the kinds of things that you're going to start bringing to the channel? Maybe spectacle fighters, stealth game? No?
No, don't think so. Don't think so.
Damn it. Couldn't compel you to do a Splinter Cell co-op series?
A Splinter Cell co-op series?
Oh.
Why? Do you like Splinter Cell?
I actually really liked Splinter Cell, yeah. Splinter Cell was my jam for a very long time.
Is it still a thing? Do people still play it?
I don't know if there's been a Splinter Cell game in a very long time.
Well, there was the green one, the one with the green cover, like 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, more than that, maybe.
I think I remember that one, and I think it was like heavily maligned, but I really dug it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was like heavily maligned by hardcoreists. I kind of
hardcore Splinter Cellists. Yeah.
People totally that guy's a cultural icon for gaming. Sam, whatever his name is, cultural icon.
Yeah, Sam, whatever his name is. Yeah, it's
yeah.
It really.
Well, I can't
really
remember Mario's last name anyway. It's Mario.
It's Mario Mario?
Yeah, it is, because it's Mama Mario and then Mario. So unless he's calling his mother by his own name.
Nah, I don't buy that.
Oh, he totally is.
That's nonsense.
No, I'm Googling it. Okay. I think his brother's name is Luigi Mario as well.
Luigi Mario. Sure.
They're the Super Mario Brothers. It's their last name.
Yeah, but like,
is Mario's name Mario Mario? So they made him Mario Mario.
If that is the case, I am so disappointed, and that is the stupidest thing I think I've ever heard.
All right, never mind. Shigeru Miyamoto says Mario and Luigi don't have last names.
Called it. Called it. Called it. Called it.
But in the 30th anniversary event for Super Mario Brothers this past weekend, which is a very long time ago now, I'm just gonna fire that off. Shigeru Miyamoto apparently stated that Mario's full name is Mario Mario. As for Luigi, it's Luigi Mario. So I'm getting conflicting information here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 98 wind. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. I can't read the entire page for Mario here on Wikipedia during an episode. I'll do that later.
Okay, but what you're basically telling me is that if he does have a second name, it's
Mario.
not official.
Well, no. These kinds of things go in and out of canon. Nintendo likes to do that.
Yeah. Do you know what Bowser's second name is?
I'm gonna say
it's Mario.
It's Mario. Yeah. All of them are actually Mario. Toad Mario,
Yeah.
Princess Mario.
Peach Mario.
It was Princess Toadstool, but now it's
Chain Chomp Mario.
Chain Mario. It's his second name. Please,
No,
my
it's
father
Chain
was
Chomp
Chain
Mario.
Chomp. Please call me Chain Mario.
Please call me Chain Mario. Okay. Who else is there? Waluigi Mario.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy?
Waluigi.
The other fat guy.
You mean
Wario.
Wario Mario.
Wario Mario. Yeah.
They would probably have their own last name, I have to imagine.
No, why would they have their last name?
Well, because they would be
Come on,
Wario and Wario Waluigi. Sorry, Waluigi Wario.
No, I think this is nonsense. It's just Mario.
Ah,
It's
right.
Waluigi.
You're
Mario
right.
and
My bad.
Wario
I don't know
Mario.
why I ever doubted you.
Yeah, neither do I, truthfully. That was a great shot.
Thanks, bud.
Difficult to pull off that one, but you managed all the same.
Oh, God.
You have been heavily disadvantaged this game.
Maybe.
Heavily.
Oh, gosh. Oh, come on.
Come on, you gotta have a weapon with a large spread.
I don't. Not at all. Okay, hang on.
You
Maybe.
can teleport.
No. Skim it along. Oh, got him!
No way. You would have hit anyway.
I would have, but...
That was very, very impressive, actually.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. This is actually going to be a little bit difficult for me to hit.
Ooh, is this a carpet
I don't
farm?
think I'm going to hit that. Yeah. I got 98 damage on you, but no damage elsewhere. Wow, I'm disappointed in myself. I am
you might be disappointed in yourself, but I am incredibly proud of myself for that round. So I kind of feel like it's karmic that it came around in the end and managed to pull it out.
Yeah, me too, I guess. I mean, what? I don't know if that's
I feel like
works.
I feel like I put a lot more effort into that game. So the fact that it ended up turning in my direction,
100%.
I don't know.
100%.
I feel like that's justice.
I agree. I agree. Congratulations. It was a well-deserved victory.
Thank you very much. We'll get to your next well-deserved victory in the next episode. Ooh, smoothest segue of all time. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. My name has been Rhapsody. His name has been Orbital Potato. There's a link in the description down below to all of our content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as to the channel who you are not currently watching this on. Hopefully we will see you. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Got to get that in there. Otherwise they might not have. And hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye.